All right, today I'll be reviewing something from Long Trail, which is out of Bridgewater Corners, Vermont. We've done, I think, one or two of their beers so far. This one is a pretty special beer. It's called Culmination Chocolate Porter. It's an Imperial Porter coming in at 9.3% ABV. IBUs come in at 46. It's part of their Brush and Barrel series. Now, I didn't do the research to really figure out exactly what the heck meant, but it is part of their Brush and Barrel series. It's ale brewed with cacao nibs, so it's going to be very chocolatey, I'm assuming. It gets an 89 on Beer Advocate, gets a 95 on Rate Beer, so pretty good ratings right there for this Imperial Porter, chocolate Imperial Porter. They say the notes of licorice and mild fruit and spices as well. Now, there's a little dissertation here in the pamphlet. I always love when they have these little tags on them that have a bunch of things. So it's about the series, about the artist, about the brewmaster. I'll read about the series real quick. It says, our brewers will be brewing each specialty crafted beer with the local artist who created the beautiful imagery for the packaging. Our hope is that artists and brewers will draw creative inspiration from one another and further push the boundaries of their respective art forms. So there you go, pretty cool artwork on this bottle, if you will. This is a bomber coming in at 1 pint 6 ounces, I should say. And we'll open it up again. Again, I have my keys here. And we'll see how dark of a pour this Imperial Porter is. I'm not sure if I've ever had an Imperial Porter. I've had plenty of regular porters, but Imperial, I don't know. We're going to pour her into a pint glass right now. And we're getting kind of a darkish Russian Imperial kind of pour, as you can see. Very, very dark into my Kermit the Frog pint glass. You gotta love that, by the way. About a finger of head. Or so, kind of nice and frothy, nice and brownish, khaki kind of colored head. So we'll get the smell. Oh, wow. I'll tell you what. Ooh, I'm getting very, very dark chocolatey nose to this beer. Smells kind of almost coffee-ish, almost like you're walking into, I don't want to say a Starbucks, I'm talking about maybe a more specialty kind of coffee shop kind of smell. And I'll tell you what, this painting of the looks like the sliver of the moon above the mountain right there. I don't know whether it's depicted as a mountain in Vermont or not. Very good picture to kind of correspond with the smell of this beer. This beer is very chocolatey, but just dark chocolatey. And coffee-ish too. Good. I just got a little taste of it by accident, but just a very good smelling beer. Unlike any other beer I've ever smelled, as a matter of fact. So let's get the taste now of Long Trail Culmination. Milk chocolatey, dark milk chocolatey though. Almost milk stoutish, if I may, but definitely with the notes of the roasted cacao nibs that they were selling on this. Now that is a toasted beer. That is a really roasted, toasted, chocolatey, coffee, full Imperial Porter right there. I mean, this is a really good beer. Now I know their ratings are pretty high. They're not spectacularly high, but I have to rate this a 9.5 out of 10. I mean, the smell just overpowered me. Like just a really saturated coffee. Sit down, read a book, check out your phone, do whatever you have to do in a coffee shop kind of smell to it. Great smelling beer. And the taste, basically probably not quite as great as the aroma, but very, very close. And they did a great job with this. I don't care what anyone else says. This beer is pretty top notch to me. And if this is one of the lesser beers of the style of the Imperial Porter, and then I would love to have other Imperial Porters. But this one so far is just a spectacular beer. So I highly recommend it. 9.5 out of 10.